Now, come on, Zelensky, right? He comes out of nowhere. He's a comedian and he's Jewish. So how do we get these hardcore neo-Nazis, and I emphasise the neo, do they really support him, or are they doing the traditional Ukrainian thing of just supporting anyone that's opposing Russia on their...
Again, I can come in here from because it speaks from personal experience of dealing with them, and that's in what's about 2010, when we were negotiating with and meeting these Ukrainians, and then their position, and then once during the real trouble, the kickoff and the Maidan, the position they were explaining then is, we've got a staged agenda here. First of all, they were saying at the start of Maidan, first we will take control of the demonstrations, which they did. Second, we will get rid of the liberals off the demonstrations, which they did. Thirdly, we'll get rid of the government. Fourthly, once we've got rid of the government and the liberals take power with our help, we'll get rid of them. And then fifthly, once we've got rid of them, we will declare a white jihad across the whole of Europe, and Ukraine will be the centre of the new white world. These people are, honestly, they are seriously delusional. All political people, you'll have come across this, Jim, many times, all political people have this terrible inability to distinguish between what they want and what it is possible to achieve. So you write a manifesto and it becomes true in their eyes, or it's one step away from being true. And similar to these people, as I said, they had this staged thing, and it was entirely possible for them to take control of the demonstrations, and entirely possible for them to kick the liberals off the demonstrations, and entirely possible for them, as it happened, to overthrow the government. But it's not then possible for them to overthrow the government which is imposed by the CIA, big American money, the European Union, Victoria Nuland, etc., etc. Still less is it possible, even if they achieve that, to go to war with the entire Anglo-Jewish capitalist world and establish a new white world centred on Kiev. At this stage we're in fantasy land. But their position with Zelensky is quite obvious, quite plain. They hate him. They hate him because he's Jewish, because he's distinctly pansexual and so on. They hate all of this. But they simply believe that they're going to emerge as heroes out of this war. They're going to emerge heavily armed, that Ukrainian society is going to be radicalised by this war, and at the end of it they can have some kind of coup d'etat and kick out not just Zelensky but all his advisors, all the rest, and that for some strange reason the elite of the Western world will then quite happily sit by and watch as they dismantle everything around them. So that's what they think. No, they don't like Zelensky, but they think that they're using him. He, of course, knows that he and his people are using them.